Tonight, investigators are working on processing a bizarre crime scene that left one woman dead and part of a home destroyed. Huntsville police say Antony Wu drove into the back of a house, killing Joy Vaughn while she slept late Saturday night. It happened at her sister's home. Today, she told us it still doesn't seem real.
All I could see was just clouds of smoke, and the wall was everywhere. The wall was in pieces, and then I saw the car in my sister's bedroom where my sister had been sleeping.
This man, Antony Wu, is now facing manslaughter charges for Joy Vaughn's death. He may have been under the influence of drugs and alcohol when the violent crash happened. A judge set his bond at $20,000 today. I'm Dan Schaefer.
And I'm Demetria McClinton. Way 31's Sydney Martin is live at the scene of that deadly crash to talk about a possible upgrade in charges. Sydney.
Dan, Demetria, the Madison County District Attorney told me the grand jury will hear this case like all other cases. And if the grand jury believes one factor, it could upgrade the charge. And that factor is if they believe Antony Wu was reckless.
If you engage in an activity that causes a risk of death or great bodily harm to another, and you just disregard the risks that you're creating, you go ahead and do it, that's reckless.
The Madison County District Attorney told me he couldn't talk about Saturday night's incident on River Chase Road in South Huntsville because it's an open case. However, he told me a grand jury could bring far more severe charges against Antony Wu.
And if it's bad enough, if under the law, if that person exhibited an extreme indifference to human life, it may even be reckless murder.
The Huntsville Police Department told us it believes Wu was possibly under the influence of drugs and alcohol when he hit and killed 48-year-old Joy Vaughn. Wu was driving down Cheney-Thompson Road when he hit a parked car, trees, and a chain-linked fence before barreling into the bedroom where Vaughn was sleeping. Joy's sister told us she ran through the house when she heard the crash and tried to help her sister. And when police got there, they struggled to get Wu out of the car.
Kept locking his doors and rolling up his windows and trying to hide from us, basically. And somebody had to break the glass. They had to physically drag him out of the car.
And in his 30 years at the district attorney's office, Hobbs Rd can't remember another case like this one.
I can recall cases where people have wrecked and hit buildings and maybe run into people's houses, but I don't know that I recall one where death resulted from somebody hitting a house.
Broussard told me a murder charge carries a sentence of up to life in prison. It's unknown when this case will go before a grand jury. Police told me getting back those toxicology reports to determine if Wu was under the influence of drugs or alcohol could take months. Live in Huntsville, Sydney Martin, Way 31 News.
Now, we do need to share with you that Joy's sister, whom you just heard from, is our co-worker here at Way 31. So the Vaughn family's loss is a loss for our entire Way 31 family.